Dan Le Batard.
I spent a good amount of time telling my daughter Rachel that she needs to conquer her fears. There was a zip line on board, okay? And I said, I will do the zip line with you. And one of my fears, really my biggest fear, is heights.
Stugotz.
Rachel, if you do it, I will do it. Let's go up there and do it. Got her all psyched up. Let's go do it. She said, Daddy, I'm in. She said, you go first. I said, oh, no. You go first, because what's going to happen here is I'm going to go, and then you're going to chicken out. Well, what actually happened there is she went first, and then I actually chickened out.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Like, what, did that ruin the cruise? What happened?
She's looked at me differently since.
Here's Dan Le Batard and Stugotz on the ticket.
Join FM 104.3 The Ticket for this summer's hottest party, October 3rd at the Coral Sky Amphitheater. We're sending you and a friend to see Brad Paisley, and the only way to get in is to win your way in. Click theticketmiami.com from livenation.com and FM 104.3 The Ticket.
Texter writes in, have you guys seen SportsCenter today? I'm pretty sure Tom Penn can't ever get fired because no one else knows how to use this big touchscreen television. I didn't see that, but I imagine I would have delighted in seeing that. So here's this new Nike ad, and LeBron James has made Nike a lot of money.
$340, according to Complex, that this whole homecoming thing.
$340 million.
Yeah, $340 million. I'm sorry.
This would seem to be overstated, me saying they made a lot of money if the answer was $340.
Well, that was the net after the budget that they use on advertising. Now, $340 million, according to Complex Sports, just in the 12-month reign of coming home.
LeBron James, I say this honestly. How ridiculous is what I'm about to say? Is LeBron James the most underpaid athlete in sports?
Probably.
Given that you can cap the sport, given that you can cap his salary at 1 year, $20 million.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I would say, I mean, it's not going to come from baseball because there's no cap. Maybe from football. Is there a guy in football who's underpaid the way LeBron?
Russell Wilson right now. Russell Wilson is hugely underpaid.
There you go.
But he doesn't transcend the sport the way LeBron does, and understanding his salary has something to do with it. LeBron is the NBA. He's sort of like what Tiger Woods was to golf.
It's crazy. And incidentally, Nike, think about this for a second. You realize Nike is happy that he lost. Makes for a better story that he's going to come try and get it again next year.
Sure
that it
does.
matters again next year. It's the same thing that happened in Miami. They lose the first year. That's great for the sport.
Mm-hmm.
Their first year in Miami that they lose. So now you got interest in the next season.
Right. Nothing's given. Everything's earned, Dan.
All right. So here is the ad. This is Nike, a print ad in Cleveland. Imagine if LeBron came home to Cleveland. Imagine if the team struggled early but finished the regular season strong. Imagine if their big man went down, but they still found a way to power through the Eastern Conference. Was this written by a fourth grader? I mean, does Nike not have professional writers on their staff?
Everyone's praising this one. I didn't. I thought it was stupid.
Right.
Imagine if they faced the top seed in the finals. Imagine if they pushed game 1 to overtime but lost another star to injury. Imagine if everyone counted them out. Imagine if they shocked the world and took the next 2 games. This is filled with cliches. Who wrote this? This had to have been written in 3 minutes by somebody, an intern at Nike.
I chipped in.
Imagine if fatigue caught up with them and they lost games 4 and 5. Imagine if they defied odds, logic, and the basketball gods to come back and win the series in 7. Except this isn't Hollywood. It's Cleveland. Nothing is given. Everything is earned. Just do it. But you love that so much. If your identity is Cleveland, nothing is given, everything is earned, and you're going to package for me, Nike, that I am a noble loser. Like if Nike's going to package, look, here is a box of feces, but it's gold. Okay, that's me. That's me. I will slather myself in that feces, and I will be gold, a golden loser. I mean, what is this? What is this?
It's, listen, if you're from, as you just pointed out, if you love LeBron and you're from that area, it's a great campaign. If you're from down here, it's nauseating.
It's something that lends itself to an easy parody.
Imagine if Cleveland wasn't the worst. Imagine if you were not afraid to post up J.J. Barea. Imagine if Ray Allen didn't bail you out. Imagine if you had the decency to respond to a text. Imagine if you never took that 2-week vacation to take PEDs.
Whoa!
Wow!
Hearsay! Reckless!
Imagine if Sean Marion wasn't a waterlogged corpse. Imagine if Norris Cole didn't pass Hassan Whiteside the ball after telling him to go back out of bounds.
What does that mean?
Imagine if you had the guts. Imagine that you're over the hill, because you are.
Oh,
Imagine if Bad Boys starred Dana Carvey and John Lovitz as initially intended. Imagine opting out and coming back to Miami, please.
I felt Mike Ryan's writing touch on this one.
Where'd you feel it,
The
Dan?
waterlogged corpse, that doesn't sound like something my father would say. Also, just a couple of derailments. I imagine if Bad Boys featured Dana Carvey and John Lovitz instead of Will Smith and Mark.
You think your dad knew that?
I was honestly surprised your dad knew that.
That
Real film buff.
would have been a very different movie. I think we can all agree. If
Just imagine.
there's no way Bad Boys would have been good with Dana Carvey and John Lovitz, right?
I don't know.
I mean, come on, Stugotz. Well, first of all,
Was it good with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence?
I think so. I think
Oh,
people
it's
like
great.
Bad Boys.
Yeah?
I don't know if it was great, but it was certainly your kind of
No,
movie.
I liked it. I didn't love it. I liked the movie. I did like
Mike
the movie.
Lowry. No, I loved it.
Was John Lovitz going to play the role of Mike Lowry?
I'm not
cool
sure.
role, the cool
The
cop?
cool guy.
That's funny.
I think they tweaked the script a little bit after Dana and John were no longer attached to the project.
You think? I don't understand why that was in that ad. I don't. Why was my father imagining that? It seems weird.
Well,
What was the other random thing that he was imagining in
You're
there?
just imagining stuff, Dan. Like, that's what you're doing. That's what the ad. You're just imagine certain stuff if certain things were different.
And the Norris Cole play really bothered
That's
Bobby.
what I don't
seriously.
understand. Why was that in there? Like, at least you stayed within the realm of basketball, but that doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Well, maybe he'd make the playoffs, knock the Cavs off, and then this whole thing never happens if
really?
it wasn't for that
Okay.
one play.
Is that what we're
Just
doing?
imagine, if you
Yeah.
will.
How many more of those do we have?
We have one other in the can. We're putting the finishing touches on the third.
Do any of them have reckless speculation in the middle of it?
That was incredibly
that was
reckless.
Unbelievable.
He went there, yeah.
A 2-week vacation.
He went far. We have another one. You want to just go ahead and play it since we have it because it's funny?
You want to play it now or you want to save it a little bit? All right, go ahead and play it.
Imagine if you played in the West. Imagine if winning one title in Cleveland actually counted as winning 2 anywhere else. Imagine if you were coachable. Imagine if J.R. Smith wasn't J.R. Smith. Imagine Miami in December. Imagine people actually pointing out that you lost 4 finals games by an average margin of 12.5 points a game instead of praising you for coming up short. Imagine if you weren't insecure about your hairline.
What?
Imagine Miami in January.
Oh, yes, that too.
Imagine closing out the East against a team that didn't rely on Shelvin Mack, Miles Cat, and Kent Bazemore. Imagine if we didn't actually land on the moon.
What?
Imagine if this country wasn't full of dumb people who bought into the fairy tales we fed them to make money.
Nothing is given. Everything is earned. Just do it, buddy.